Hey, what's up everybody? Back at you again with another UPS related video. Today I want to show you how to do pre-recording on the DIAD 6. It's actually not very easy to do. It's not the same process as before. The old process on the DIAD 5 worked much better if you ask me. But it kind of works and it kind of doesn't. But let me show you how to do it, okay? Bear with me. It's kind of tricky because I'm going to have to be holding my cell phone and using the DIAD to do this. But I think I can get through it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just for demonstration purposes, scan a package, okay? I'm just going to put in an address. Again, this is just because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to like show, people's information or whatever. So I'm just making up some stuff here. Okay. So continue. Okay. So that would be like if you just scan a package, right? So now you're going to hit, residential, commercial, whatever it is. And then here now, instead of getting a signature or delivering it to a front door or whatever you're going to do, you're going to hit at the bottom, going elsewhere. See that? All right, now it gives you options as far as where you're leaving it. You could even put a secondary address. If you already know you're going to like take it to the neighbor's house or something like that, you can put in that address now. Or if you think you're going to be, like, for example, delivering to apartments, and then you couldn't get a signature at an apartment, you're going to take it to the office when you're done with the complex or whatever you're doing, then you could go ahead and just put office. And then here you would go ahead and scan an info notice. Typically you would leave an info notice at the door telling the person where you left the package at the the leasing office or whatever it is. But you don't have to scan one. It lets you proceed without doing that. Okay, so now here's the tricky part. See at the bottom, stop complete. That's how you have to proceed. You're not completing the stop though. You're actually going to pre-record it, but you do have to hit stop complete to make it pre-record, which is really weird and misleading, but that's what you got to do. So yeah, so here's my stop. It just pre-recorded it. It's showing here one stop, one package. Okay, so now I'm going to do another one. Okay, let me show you. Let's see here. Okay, and I want to try to do the same address so I can show you. It's going to group it. This is not easy to do, but I hope you can tell what's going on here. Again, I just don't want to use people's addresses. I think that might be inappropriate or whatever. So I'm just making stuff up here. All right, so I think I did the same address. Okay, continue. We'll do residential again. I'm kind of just acting like these are apartments. And then here again, you couldn't deliver it, right? So you're going to say it's going elsewhere. And then once again, you can, put in an address where you're leaving it, or you can proceed by just putting like office, or, you're going to leave it at the reception or whatever it is. So office. And then here again, info notice. If you're going to do that, you probably should, but you don't necessarily have to proceed. And then again, the tricky part, stop complete. That doesn't make sense because you're not completing the stop yet, but that's what you do. And now you will see, now here's my stop right here. It's showing two stops and two packages, right? So it's in your list. It's already pre-recorded in your list and it's showing it there. And then you would go ahead when you're all done with, pre-recording everything. Again, this is only for the same address. It's going to group it like that because a lot of apartments are like that, right? The whole complex has like one address, and then it's all the different apartment numbers that kind of specify where you're taking it. As far as I know, if the apartments have different addresses or the businesses have different addresses, and then you go ahead and pre-record it, I don't think there's a way to group it or to then go ahead and have somebody sign, like the office sign for all those packages in one swoop, like you could do on the old DIAD. I don't think you could do that on this one if there are different addresses. So this might, I mean, you can still pre-record it. Don't get me wrong, but you're not gonna, it's gonna still be having to open up all those stops after the fact and having different signatures or something like that. It's not going to be as convenient as it was before. Anyhow, so you proceed, like you are gonna, complete the stop, and now it shows you your scanned packages. They're already scanned in there at the bottom. Yeah, they're there, and then you hit continue, and then here's where you go ahead and get a signature. Whatever, I'm not doing that for real. And then here, after you get a signature, if you want to at the top also, this is kind of weird. It goes straight into, asking you what the name is of the person that signed. But at the top, you can actually specify the room number that you're leaving it at, or the company or the office or whatever. You can put that kind of information at the top. And then you would, customer name, whatever. Again, this isn't real. And then you would hit done. And then as a little summary, here's what you're doing. You're leaving at the office. You got 2 packages and it's 2 stops. So yeah, so that's how you do it. And you would hit stop complete. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of confusing. It's kind of tricky. It's not as easy again as it was on the previous DIAD. But I hope that helps some people. People have been asking. I know some people don't know how to do it. So I just wanted to give that to you guys. And that's about it. I'm a sweaty mess here in SoCal. It's a hot one. So I'm going to wrap this up and just let you know that, yeah, just have a great weekend. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye.